They say when your gut tells you something's wrong, it usually is. For months, that uneasy feeling crept in like a slow-moving storm. Subtle at first, but relentless. My wife, Laura, had started spending more time at the gym, suddenly guarded with her phone, obsessed with her appearance in ways that didn't feel like self-care. It wasn't jealousy that stirred in me, it was instinct. And deep down, I already knew. But even with all the signs flashing like sirens, nothing could have prepared me for what I walked into that Friday night. I got home early, a rare thing. My last meeting was canceled, and I was excited at the thought of surprising her. Maybe takeout, and that cheesy rom-com she pretended to hate, but always watched to the end. I parked quietly and came into the garage. The house fell off the moment I stepped in. Still, too still. No TV, no footsteps, just a faint hum of the bedroom fan, and a sound I couldn't place at first. Soft voices, laughter, a moan. My heart dropped. My keys pressed into my palm, but I didn't move. I wanted to believe it was the TV or maybe a call with friends. But I already knew. The bedroom door was slightly open. I walked forward, each step like moving through molasses. When I peeked in, it was all there, Laura on our bed with another man. I didn't scream, didn't burst in. I just watched, quietly, letting the moment sear itself into my memory. She was smiling, laughing, comfortable. That was what broke me. Not the betrayal, but how at home she looked in the act of cheating, under the same sheets where she once whispered that she loved me. I stepped back slowly, pulled out my phone, and captured what I needed. Photos, audio, undeniable proof. Then I left the room, the house, the life I thought we shared. I didn't confront her. I didn't give her the drama she expected. I stayed calm because silence was power, and I wasn't about to waste mine. That night, I sat in my car a block away, replaying the audio over and over, not to punish myself, but to let the truth sink in. This wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a moment of weakness. It was a decision, confident, repeated, shameless. And I decided then that if she could orchestrate this so smoothly, so could I. But better. The next morning, I hired a lawyer. I showed her everything, photos, time-stamped audio, even a copy of our marriage certificate. Her response was calm. "This is more than enough," she said. "And we can freeze everything until it's resolved." I agreed. Every joint account, credit card, investment, locked. Over the next 2 weeks, I played the role of the clueless husband. I kissed her forehead in the mornings, texted her during the day, even suggested a weekend getaway. She declined, of course, busy with work. That gave me all the confirmation I needed. I installed a few discreet cameras around the house. Nothing excessive, just enough to document what she did when she thought I was away. And like clockwork, he came back. Same car, same arrogance, same routine. 3 days later, I filed for divorce, requested an emergency hearing, and froze every financial channel connected to her. Then I waited for the perfect moment. It came on a Saturday. She told me she was headed to a spa with co-workers. I smiled and wished her a relaxing time. In reality, I never left town. With help from a close friend who worked in private security, I tracked her movements. Hotel, room number, companion, confirmed. The hotel manager, another friend, granted me legal access. I signed a waiver. Everything was above board. I opened the door to their room, without knocking. Her towel barely held up, makeup smudged, wine glass in hand. She looked like a ghost. So, did he? I didn't raise my voice. I didn't lay a hand on anyone. I placed a manila envelope on the nightstand. Inside were divorce papers, a flash drive with all the evidence, and a letter spelling out exactly what was happening. The house was being sold. The assets were frozen. The lawyers had been briefed, and she had 30 days to move out. She panicked, begged, "We can fix this." He mumbled something about talking man to man. I didn't even blink. I looked once at them, then walked out. No threats, no emotion, just a quiet weight of truth slamming the door behind me. It's been 6 months since that day, and people still ask me how I didn't lose my mind, why I didn't explode. But the truth is, the most devastating revenge is silence. A man who doesn't shout, doesn't beg, doesn't plead. He simply leaves, taking everything with him. Dignity, peace, power. Lure and reach out for weeks. Then came the text, "Can we talk?" A voicemail. I didn't mean for it to go this far. Then a handwritten letter, pages long, filled with regret, rewritten memories, and apologies that came far too late. I read every word. Then I shredded it. Because healing doesn't come from reopening wounds. It comes from choosing not to bleed for someone who cut you. She lost everything. Not just the house or the money. She lost a man who used to bring her soup when she had a cold. The one who remembered she hated overhead lights. Who always adjusted the thermostat because she got cold too easily. The affair didn't ruin me. It revealed her. And for that, I'm grateful. Now, my mornings are calm. Not empty, just peaceful. I read. I cook for myself. I sit in the quiet, and the quiet feels good. I started therapy, too, not because I needed fixing, but because I deserved to understand my own worth. And you know what my therapist said? You didn't lose her. She lost you, and she won't realize it until you're already long gone. I didn't believe it then, but I do now. People ask if I'd ever take her back. The answer is simple. No. Because love doesn't mean letting someone light your soul on fire and calling it passion. Love isn't begging someone to stay when their heart's already packed and gone. She chose chaos. I chose clarity. And that's what real strength looks like.